Well, I really can't be surprised anymore. It's Netflix. Hello everyone, it's me and Aldous back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about, of course, as always, Netflix. Because every time I buy it, I immediately regret doing so. So, about a year ago, it was announced that Netflix would be canceling the password sharing thing because it's been reported that about 100 million accounts or users that use Netflix are using it through password sharing. Because let's just be honest, any family that has Netflix only has one account that's shared by everyone, and Netflix is usually shared amongst friends and just family altogether. It's just more convenient to have it. And so Netflix had talked about a year ago cracking down on it so it couldn't just be easily accessible to anyone. And then yesterday, at the time I'm recording this, they actually released what those rules would be applied. The article and the rules that I've read really demonstrates exactly how they're going to go through with it. And from the article that I pulled up here, it says that accounts will still be shareable, but users will only be able to log in if they are connected to the same Wi-Fi as the primary user. It's important to note that users will still be able to watch Netflix simultaneously as long as they have been approved by the primary user or connected to the same Wi-Fi. The numbers of streams allowed in each account will still vary depending on the plan that will sign up for. Will Netflix ban external devices? A previous version of the FAQ that has since been removed read that unauthorized devices outside the primary user's home Wi-Fi may be blocked from watching this streaming service. In order to prevent devices from being banned, each user will need to open Netflix and watch something at least once every 31 days on the primary user's Wi-Fi, according to a now deleted FAQ page. A Netflix spokesperson told The Streamable that if and when the company was able to make a change that's significant, it will not be rolling it out without first commissioning to the details to customers. And then the article will go on saying, what if you want to watch Netflix on the go, which is according to Netflix, if you're traveling or live between different homes, the primary users may request a variation code to approve the device for usage for 7 days. This code can also be relayed to other users if they want to watch Netflix from outside the primary location. The approved devices then will be able to watch Netflix for 7 consecutive days without any additional verification. Netflix did not say if users will be able to request multiple temporary codes after the 7 days. And there you have it. Basically all of the rules that have basically come out about what Netflix plans to do with this anti-password sharing thing. It is completely absurd, and even kind of really hurts them in a lot of ways, because if you're a college student like me who goes back and forth every single week from home to college, this will get annoying, especially if we don't know if we can actually request a code multiple times back and forth from the same location, or people that have divorced parents that go through different households every weekend or every month as well, or if you go on a vacation for more than 7 days. This plan just screams absurdity and also just desperation. It just really seems that Netflix is really going out of their way to keep as much money as they can, but in the long term will just cause people to cancel their Netflix and just pirate, because that's just becoming much easier now these days. For literally, if you've been on the internet long enough, you know a thing or two about pirating and where to go and how to do it, or where to look for it. And I'm not saying that it's right, I'm just saying that's exactly how it is and what's going to happen, because it's just cheaper and much more convenient. Because people will pay for a streaming platform if it's has good quality, good content, and it's convenient and cheap. All of the things that Netflix are, it's no longer is, basically. So I mean, most likely I'm gonna be canceling my Netflix too, because it's just it's very inconvenient at this point. Now I would like to add, because this was a plot twister in the story I was not expecting, was that apparently the leaks that Netflix had on their platform was an accident, saying that these rules were only going to be applied in certain countries as of now, I believe, and it just got leaked into the other countries by mistake. I'm not making this up. This is literally just something that just happened a few hours ago at the time that I'm recording this. So at this current moment, I don't even know when this is going to happen and where, because I assume this was going to happen all over, Netflix in all countries, but apparently they say that it's only going to be happening in certain countries, but not specifying if it's going to stay like that, and if it's not going to happen eventually to all the other countries. I really don't know. This seems more like Netflix was taken back by the backlash and trying to backtrack on things, but I really, really don't know. And actually, I almost forgot to mention something that I haven't seen too many people talking about, is that the biggest problem with this password sharing, regardless of where you live and where this may or may not be happening, is that the way they are going to keep track of which accounts and devices are connected to those accounts is through the IP address, logging into the same Wi-Fi. Does that mean UPN viewers will be blocked from this now? Because that's essentially what they block, is IP address, cookies, and all that fun stuff, so advertisers and sites like Netflix can't just eat those up. So does that mean that they're just going to not be able to use Netflix anymore because Netflix will block them, because it prevents this thing that Netflix has to use to track all these devices? And if that's the case, then VPN users will just cancel their Netflix, because a lot of people get VPN just so they can watch anything they want on Netflix, because you can go on different regions, and it is essentially worth the $10 to $20 for all that extra content, because you essentially have literally a wide world range of content there. So yeah, Netflix really didn't think this through. Once again, just really shows how far Netflix has gotten, and I don't know where Netflix plans to go from here or what they are going to do, and I don't think they do either, but we'll see. We'll see. And that's basically about it. Not much more I can say about the matter at hand. It just seems like if they go through with this plan, they really are going to plummet even more than they already did. And with that, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos as often as I can, and Netflix, man, you were something, and it's sad to see what you are now. And as always, till next time, bye-bye.